Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
We're now a Star Trek channel. All we're going to do is Star Trek.
Pew,
Pew.
pew. Worf.
Data.
Commander person.
Let me teach you about leadership and valuable life lessons.
But is it worth it to have feelings?
Yes. If you don't know, Eagle Moss, the company that makes these really awesome minis, or models, I guess they call them, for Star Trek ships, is now bankrupt. So we bought a couple before they... What?
I didn't look in here before, and it's cool.
The deflector dish.
This is the deflector dish?
Yeah. It puts out so when they're going in their warp bubble, and in case there are any, like...
Oh, keep talking. This is so real.
So, or maybe not so much when they're at warp, but when they're just going through regular space, and they're, like, little micrometeors or whatever, it just, like, boop, pushes them out, blocks radiation, and then you can sometimes channel stuff into it to, like, do a blast if you need to, special occasions, but it's not built for that.
Special occasions, like a birthday.
Let's see, we've got Roland Crits. How do we sound? Can you hear us?
Live long and prosper. I'm glad you're here, Roland.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. They're
bankrupt.
Okay.
They're donezo.
So Eric got them just to have.
Yeah, because I figured once they go out of business and they're not making them anymore, they're going to be hard to get.
They will be. And
these are die-cast metal.
Yeah, they're quite sturdy. They're quite significant.
We picked up the Enterprise E and D.
Like Delaware.
You sound dark, complex, yet refreshing. Like a bold cup of iced coffee.
Cheers to that.
Blue comment, what's going on, people? We're just talking Star Trek real quick.
Hey, glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out.
Welcome. So we've only got Julie for a little bit, but before we get into our circle of horrors, Druid. That's okay. We just set him over here.
They've got cool little bases.
Yeah.
So they're hovering, but
so the ship's going them.
I'm not gonna put those together.
Yeah. Hey, Josh. Welcome.
Glad you're here, Josh.
Okay, so before we go into the circle of horrors, Druid, which we've got the main guts already built out, and we picked out a really cute cover art for the PDF. And again, this PDF will be free on FryMinis.com/shop. So that's nice. I think.
It's so cute.
Yeah, so what we're going to do today is first we're going to unbox a little mini box that Julie's been waiting forever to open up and take a look at. Mm-hmm. So if you're just joining us, please, of course, like and subscribe. You know, we're almost at 5,000. We're at 4.8, I think.
Woo!
Yeah, so we're getting there.
Hey, helping hand. Glad you're here.
Yeah, welcome. All right. So do you want to talk a little bit about why you love these minis before we reveal them? Or do you want to just go and up to you?
I don't think I can keep the surprise going, so we shouldn't try.
All right, hold them up.
They're the little grung. They're little grung, and I'm so excited, and if I blow out the mic, I'm not embarrassed by it, because look at how cute they are. Eric brought these home, and I cried. That happens to me a lot when things are small and cute, and these are small and cute, and they're frogs, and that was bound to happen, and I can't wait to open them and share all of them with you. I've been excited about minis that Eric has brought home, but as you know, there are so many of them, and I hate so many of them that, but these I'm really excited for.
Yeah. So if you notice on the back of the receipt, $46. I bought these at a store. There's a store, the biggest store in our area. They've got a great selection, but they have high prices, and they charge for the promo minis that you're supposed to get for free when you do like a case. They charge like $80. Looks, Josh, Warband. That looks like a pack of friends to me.
We have talked previously about hiding like the zombie clot in the shower, or things like that. But these, can you imagine if I just found these around the house, like just living their little lives? I follow someone on Instagram that's something like It's Ya Boy Toad Boy or something, and it's just like
It's Ya Boy.
There's It's Ya Boy in there. It's like it's _ya _boy, and it's like a little frog living his miniature lifestyle, and they're very curated shots, and I love them. And so if Eric took the time to just like build little huts or use the little campsite materials and props that he has here to just place these around the house, just living their little lives, I think I might actually die. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. We have mosquitoes in the house. We had the door open. Our wild neighborhood feral cat came by, and so I like to put food out there because his name's Chunko, and I'm going to assume he keeps away mice. I don't know if he's actually doing it, but we're going to go with it.
Yeah.
And so when we went out there were some mosquitoes. No pressure, Eric. Don't worry, we're not going to do it because we don't have duplicates of these. And I don't want anybody accidentally stepping on one.
Every itch I'm going to slap from now on, in case it's a mosquito again.
All right, let's take a look at... Here we go.
Everything about them is perfect in every way, and I haven't even touched one yet. I thought about sneaking in the night and just, like, slicing open the box really delicately like a thief and playing with them, but I've been really tired lately. That's just my life. I really love to sleep.
Contents: 6 grungs. I thought grung was plural and singular.
Oh.
Well,
now we know.
So, just before we get into these, just looking at them, which...
The basket weaving one.
The basket weaving one?
Yeah. Because that's not combat oriented. That's just something cute.
That is cute. I do like that also. But this headrest thing, I can't get over that one.
I'm interested in that. I love this little one with a knife.
Yeah.
Because he's so cute. And look, he's even smiling. And then just like...
Yeah. Okay.
I want to put angry eyebrows on him. Like angry eyebrows with a smile. Knife.
Okay, what are you excited to take a look at? Please let us know in the chat.
I don't know what that voice was.
That's the YouTube voice.
Oh, it was YouTube voice. Excuse me. Now I know.
Wow, his face looks pretty dirty.
I know. I think part of it he might have vitiligo, but I'm not sure.
Oh, no, it's supposed to be like that. It's like paint or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just like a really... Oh, excuse me. These are yours.
They are mine.
If you can try to keep it in the...
Well, for the annoying sound.
All right, mute. Unmute. Yeah, these look great. Julie loves cute little things.
I do. And I love frogs.
If you're on our Discord, discord.gg/FryMinis, head on over there, and Julie posted a tweet about how to make your life easy.
Yeah.
All right. Here, I'll pull him out.
Oh, he's so brave and so strong. Oh, God, he's perfect in every way. Okay. Green Grung, 1 of 6. I tend to just use he, and that's something that I'm working on. So this little Grung is so strong, and they're being so brave, and they've got perfect little black specks, just like a green and black speckled frog. Pretty great paint, too. I know. Look at how flawless this paint is. Like, if you're going to tell me that you paid way too much for 6 minis, I'm glad it was these, because 1, I care, and 2, they are painted very well. So far, from what I can tell through the package. Great point, Roland. Their spear is a little bit bent, nothing that a quick heat gun blast can't fix. And yeah, great paint job, simply done. It's just little sparks, little like dots, but it's not they're simple, but it's well executed, and sometimes we don't see that very well. I will say a Grung is easier to paint because they don't have the teeny tiny facial features that most humanoid minis have, but they did such a good job. Okay. Grung number 2, which is actually 6 of 6, purple Grung. I love that they're just organized by color. That's all you need. Look at these bright, delightful little outfits made of things that you would find in the forest or swamp, wherever these happen to live. And I love it. Clear, purple, with a nice crisp black spots. The eyes are perfectly applied. The sculpt is adorable. I can't even stand it. I'm going to pull it close to my face real quick.
Now, if you met a Grung in real life, knowing that you would have to make a pretty easy Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for an hour, I think, would you give it a hug?
Worth it. Eric is deathly allergic to cats, dogs, birds, trees, air, almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
But he still enjoys the experience of feeding the cat, the stray cat, knowing that it's risking his life. And I would do that for a frog. For a grung, anyway. That said, as much as I love these little things, I am very skittish, and I don't like it when things jump or have an uncomfortable texture. So would I ever actually hold a live frog? I'm not sure. I can't catch them anyway. I did ask my nephews to catch me a lizard last time I visited, and unfortunately the timing didn't work out, but I'll report back.
Roland's wife loves playing Grung. Roland, how does your wife deal with anything she touches, she poisons?
It's just like the golden touch. King Midas. Okay. I like this one. I almost wish that, okay, hang on. I gotta pull it in close.
You ran into cannibals?
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay. This little brown spot here almost looks like its little tongue is sticking out, like as he's lining up a shot. And I think that's fantastic. That's not actually what's happening. It's just kind of a speck of paint that maybe went awry. But I love this pose. Like, way to capture what... You want to eat us? Grab a taste of him first. Well done. I love it when you're going to see a creature that isn't like a regular old human being, and you make the most of what poses they can do that you would rarely see a human in this pose.
Yeah.
So, Harangon.
Humans doing that, they're squatty potty.
Yeah. This is, I believe, called goddess pose in yoga. And it's difficult to do, but this is a pose that someone is comfortable, steady enough in to fire off a shot with their limited supply of arrows, it would seem. So... I love it. This outfit is the cutest thing that I've ever seen in my life. Hello, Jolly Green Giant, but more adorable even. And I can't get it out of my head that that's their little tongue.
If you notice, I got that filter. We had that like contrast booster filter turned on. It's so much better now.
Yeah, these colors this does look true to color. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thorn Whip.
Oh, by the way, this is Orange Grung Elite Warrior 2 of 6.
Oh, because the armor.
All right, Red Grung Wildling. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love the way that this black looks like a little mustache and almost a villainous mustache because they've got, it's hard to see through the kelp exactly, but they've got the black spot here and then some little frillies off on either side of their face. And, you know, Eric was making the point, I'm not sure if this is like war paint or if it's just how their skin is meant to be. This looks so intricate on their back that I'm not sure. Love the spiky, is that hair? I don't know. Is it a wig? I hope so.
Tig's wig.
Tig's wigs. I like their bone necklace. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bones. I don't know whose bones they are.
That's bones.
That's bones. Well, I thought it might be fur. I could tell that it was a skull in the center, but that could be long, shaggy fur, like from a yak. I love this kind of vine effect. What cantrip do you think this one is casting?
Or, I mean, maybe not. It could be like a full spell, entangle or something.
Sure. Great detail on the little Tootsie Twos. They're painted well.
Yep. Yeah,
really nicely
they're
done.
Clean.
Yeah.
All right, I figure we'll do your favorite for last.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just get up close here. All right, Gold Grung Elite Warrior 5 of 6. Okay. So from the front, this is incredible. And then when you see just how enormous this...
Yeah.
They're feathers. They look a bit like horns, but on the detail, they're feathers. This is so cool.
This looks like Namor in the new Black Panther trailer.
I don't know her, but I do like the way that this looks. I know, but Eric pointed to a blur and was like, that's Namor. And I was like, okay. That's like 2 pixels. So I believe him when he says that, but it's difficult. Okay. I love again, masking, war paint, coloring, freckles and speckles. I think this looks great.
Wakanda Forever does look amazing.
It does look amazing. I want to see the movie, but how we picked out Namor, I almost said Nandor, but that's from What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is fantastic. This isn't my favorite one. I don't know about headdresses, but I think it's really beautifully done, and I like all the textures.
It's just such an elaborate mini. Like,
yes.
the Grung, like, standing here with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Okay, we need those minis.
Yeah.
But this one's the boss.
That's right.
You throw these on the table.
Yeah.
You got your grunts, your grungs, and then you've got your leader.
Yeah.
And then you've got your NPC.
I don't know if I can do it, y'all.
Julie's having feelings over a little grung. It's basket weaving.
It's so sweet. And they're just helping their community. They're just making baskets.
You gotta store the apples for the baby somewhere.
Oh, God.
If you had a basket, what would you store in it?
It's just so sweet.
Do you think it puts it, like, the basket becomes poisonous too?
No.
To keep away snakes and stuff?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Okay. This is Blue Grung, 4 of 6. I like their little grass outfit. I like that this baby doesn't serve a purpose other than to look really nice. And this Grung cares about aesthetics, and I do too. I like their purple blue spots. I like that they're making a basket. I like that this blue dot in the center almost looks like where a horn could be, as though they were a lizard. I think they look beautiful. This little roughly off-the-shoulder top is really pretty. And they're making a basket, y'all.
Remember when Hank Hill made baskets?
Yes, but he wasn't as cute as this, because nothing is. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Now, outside of the particular pose and anything they're wearing, if you were a grung, what color grung would you want to be?
Well, I look fantastic in blue, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So, probably blue, but I'm not very good at handicrafts.
Would you still look good in blue if you were blue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like Mystique.
Yeah.
But I just really love this I'm gonna stab you one.
Yeah.
You know, they're not riled up. They're in control of the situation.
Don't come into my village
Yeah.
without an invitation.
Well, and that's exactly right.
We have baby grung tadpoles here.
Yeah.
We
and
put them in these baskets.
They haven't gotten into their basket yet, so they need protection.
We keep them away from little baby Yodas. Hey, Fred.
Hey, Fred. I'm just crying about frogs. Which one would you be? The charismatic leader?
Well, just looking at grung skin, I mean, I'd like to be this bright purple.
Yeah.
Because you're going to stand out.
Yeah. He's
And-
peacocking.
He's peacocking.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to survive, maybe the gold, I guess.
Sure. Sure. In order of adorableness, please rank these.
Ooh. Well, strong agree. The basket is going to be the most adorable,
That's
I guess.
That's correct.
And then I guess I'll put everybody over here.
Yeah. That's the answer. That's genuinely what I was going to do.
Eric is not hurting any frogs.
No, not at all. No,
I'm
bringing
bringing frogs into life.
They're so cute that I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were going to rank them all, and then I was just going to do this. So I guess we've been married a really long time.
Yeah.
But if I may, I love this one, and I love this one, and I think this one's fantastic, and also this one's good, and then this one.
Wow, my favorite is your least favorite.
I think this is a very cool mini. You'll make a great point. It stands out on the table. It's got a lot of detail to it. I think that's fantastic. But I'm going for cute, and I do believe oh, it's got a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that I've seen the knife. No, I can't, because I'm ranking by cuteness, and I think this one is the least cute. This one, like, growing vines out of the ground, that's adorable and so very frog-like.
Sure.
And this little crooked stick, hilarious. This, I love the squatty pose, and I like their outfit.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I can't not love it. This one, real cute, but with a knife. And then this one.
Yep. Okay. Blue Comet. I had a player who once played a Grung Beast Barbarian, which was flavored as a slot. That's a good flavor option there.
I like that a lot.
In our last campaign, one of our players was a Beast Barbarian.
Yes, he was, and he was really good.
Yeah, and we did because he wanted to look kind of monstrous all the time, so we had the all the features out, just like they were out all the time. You could only, when you do the rage, that's when you could actually use the abilities, but you could just have them all like cosmetically out, and I thought that was a good.
That worked really well.
Good thing, yeah.
He role-played that very fantastically as well. I do want to note that unfortunately the cutest of them is the worst paint job. There does seem to be this kind of like wash error here that I don't know if we can clean up. So that makes me sad, but also this Grung is perfect in every way. Yeah,
Roland, you have said that. I remember that. My wife's favorite Grung character is named Tadpolian Rebet.
I remember that now. Yes.
Yeah. Classic.
I loved playing. I only played one Assassin's Creed game, but it was the one that was in revolutionary France, and I liked to pretend that was continuing my education. I have a minor in French, which I like to say is inutile, which means useless. But that game, I kind of knew some of the words, so I love the reference you have going on there. And Napoleon Bonaparte was in that game, so there's a story about that.
Yeah. Great.
What's your favorite Grung? Is it all of them? Of these 6. We've got blue with the basket, green with the spear, purple with the little knife and the fun frilly outfit, orange doing the squatty potty on a stump, gold as the chieftain warrior, and red as the beastmaster, nature master, with a really cool back tat. Tell me what your favorite is.
Thank you. Thank you for unboxing these frogs, these Grung.
I love them so much. Great. Now Eric's going to do some other stuff, and I'm going to go in the other room, but I'll be in the comments.
Thanks. Okay, but while Julie's still here, I'm going to bring up the Circle of Horror. So this is our Druid that is our Owlbear friendly, compatible. Just the cover art. So if you don't know, we have PDFs on FryMinis.com/shop. We got some free ones. We got some that cost money. If you're a patron, you get a new one every single month for free included. Let's see. Which one is it? I hope I don't mess it up.
It's okay if you do.
Ta-da! It's an Owlbear.
It's an Owlbear.
So, virtually all of our art we get from Adobe stock images. And they have one like black and white like cutout of what's clearly an owlbear, but no actual pictures of owlbears. So this is an owl on a bear.
And the bear's wearing a scarf, and it's really sweet.
Yeah, Nicole Johnson likes it.
Thanks,
Roland
Nicole.
likes it. Yeah,
you're both correct. It's fantastic.
I thought it's a good contrast with Circle of Horrors.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You don't know what's going to happen when you turn the page.
Yeah.
Which is the fun of D&D, I think.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, bye.
Okay.
Thanks, bye.
If you could take those and then these, and then maybe just put them in the chair you were sitting in.
We're going to go watch the stream together.
Oh, Julie's taking the Grung with her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to switch over a thing here. Right. Main. There we go. I think the one shot looks better, but... Okay, can we still hear me? I think so. Roland says, good seeing you, Julie.
See you.
Blue, I would like to have seen the bear on top of the owl. Well, I didn't draw this. I am out of coffee, though. All right. Okay, so our goal here. Let me drop this down. Okay. Yes, I can see it here. Thank you very much. We don't need this cutting mat anymore. Our goal right Brio. Okay, our goal with this subclass is to ride the hype wave of the D&D movie. If we're being completely honest. Everybody likes the Owlbear Druid kind of thing. I think if you want to just say, great, you can go be an Owlbear. Cool, if you want to do it that way. I'm going to drop a link here because my buddy... Check this out. So this is, I'm going to give you 3 ways to do it. 1, just say you can do it and that's that. 2, go use these stat blocks. Post it in the chat. Indestructible Terran created these. This is a great way to just, here are some stats to scale. We're actually going to have something kind of similar here, but that's not it. But, and then our third way, my way here, is I wanted it to be a little more expandable, right? So, yes, of course, if you want to be an Owlbear, that's one thing, that's great. But we don't want to have, I think that might be a little too on the nose for what I like. So, our target here is, and we've got this, what I'm going to show you, this is still in progress, and this PDF will be free on FryMinis.com/shop. This is our PDF. I'm working off an old template, Circle of Horrors. So check this out. So we haven't done the flavor text yet. That's one of the things we're going to try to work on here. Right here, horrific shape. When you use your wild shape feature, instead of assuming the shape of a beast, you assume the shape of a monstrosity or aberration that you've seen before and is not a shape changer. There were some mechanical considerations looking at turning into a mimic or a doppelganger or something, or like one of the Yanti stat blocks, and it can just get kind of like a thing turning into a thing turning into a thing. So this is a pretty easy way. But the idea here is that this can be a scary thing. You know, people even in D&D world, they might be used to seeing a druid turn into a bear. That's no big deal. But if you see a druid turn into a spectator, you know, that's kind of a big deal. That could be a little scary. There we go. Is that big enough? So when you transform into one of these shapes, within 10 feet, you can scare them. Everybody around you of your choice has a wisdom saving throw, or they become frightened for 1 minute and they can repeat the save. I think that's cool. I mean, that's twice per short rest, so it's not like a big deal, right? But it goes into the flavor. Also at second level, because we're leaning into not just monstrosities, but aberrations, because I wanted to kind of do a 2-for-1 here. You get a little telepathy. If you share language, you can talk both ways, crystal clear. If you don't share language, you can just send over kind of like the crystal dragon or gem dragonborn. You can send over like basic ideas one way kind of thing. Gives you a little bit of flavor. And then also at second level, when you pick this up, and when we write these, we always put a little flavor at the start. We haven't done that here yet. We were just getting the mechanics locked in. You learn the thaumaturgy. So this is a thaumaturgy cantrip. So the idea is you're leaning in on like this just powerful, just monster. And so the booming voice, the scary flashing lights, all that I think plays in really nice here. And then you also get what's kind of, and normally I wouldn't go this close to something that's published in a non-OGL thing. But because we're not going to charge for this, let me know how it goes. As a bonus action, you're able to terrify a creature of your choice within 30 feet of you that you can see. It must succeed on a wisdom save or immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows from you. Does this sound like anything? Dissonant Whispers, little baby cousin. You can use that as a bonus action, proficiency times per long rest. To just like scare somebody. I think leaning in on this scary monster thing is kind of cool. Julie says, in my preview, I was really happy with this build. Super fun and creative as always. Thank you, Roland. Great spell. Yeah. So that's all the stuff you get at second level when you pick up the subclass. And then at sixth level, so you'll notice this is a pretty close cousin to Moon Druid. We're kind of flip-flap, but we're keeping the regular CR for the most part. CR table for the regular Druid, it's still in action. You're not, I don't think this steps on the Moon Druid's toes. But at 6th level, you know, we don't want to have to worry about magical attacks. So you can expend a 2nd level spell slot and you do psychic damage. I think people often overestimate how often, I mean, it'll depend on the campaign, but I think people often overestimate the power of those magical attacks. I think the number of creatures who have that resistance to non-magical weapon damage, I think isn't as dramatic as a lot of people make it out to be, but it still matters. And so doing psychic kind of plays in with that whole aberration style. And then all the way up here, 10th level, 2 uses of wild shape at the same time. Again, sound like Moon Druid a little bit, right? You can transform into aberration or monstrosity up to CR3. So it's CR3, and then also when that fear effect, when you transform, is 30 feet instead of 10 feet. So CR3 gets you Yeti, it gets you Spectator, it gets you Winter Wolf, it gets you Basilisk, and of course, it gets you Owlbear. So there's how you're just turning into a regular Owlbear. And then capstone here, 14th level. We wanted to give a little bit of longevity to these forms, I guess. So when you are in your horrific form shape, you drop down to 0 hit points. Normally you turn back into yourself. Here, once per transformation, you go to 1 hit point instead of 0. So you get a little bit of that relentless endurance kind of thing. Also, so when you're spending your 2nd level spell slot to get your psychic damage, you can now use a 3rd level spell slot and then gain temporary hit points equal to your Druid level. And then you can use an action to do it again, to get those temporary hit points back. And I kept it as a full action with the idea is that you're probably not doing that in combat. And if you're sticking to these forms, it's okay to burn some spell slots. I think that's pretty neat. So one other thing that I want to include in here, similar to what Terran did, but a little different. I want these CRs to match exactly to the tiers of the CR transformations for the wild shape table. So I'm going to make a Owlbear pup, an Owlbear calf, and Owlbear buck. I don't know. I came up with names, animal names. So we got CR1 quarter, CR1 half, and CR1. That way you can scale up as an Owlbear all the way to the actual Owlbear stat block if you want. I always like to try to consider these subclasses that we make at a table and how everybody has different rules with what they allow. So I like to put little notes in these PDFs. So wild shape requires a player to have encountered a creature before being able to transform into it, but that might not always make sense for your character to have experienced monstrosities and aberrations before. So if you're like a regular old wood elf, but then you want to if you want to take the subclass, you're like, well, I don't know any. I've never met an aberration. I've never met a monstrosity. These stat blocks, I would recommend you're familiar with Owlbears. And you just hand wave that and come up with whatever lore reason you need to. Or, and this is a little more work, maybe your DM would allow you to reflavor some beasts into aberrations. So just take a bear, I don't know, a brown bear, and just change it from beast to aberration and say, oh, it's a psychic bear. I don't know. That's not my ideal situation here, but that's a possibility. So it all depends on whatever makes sense for your game and for your world. One other thing we always include in all of our PDFs to help your character embrace the identity of the character option. So what we have listed here, these are from our Circle of Iron Druid. So it's one of the things we're going to do is we're going to come up with new options here. So don't look at these particular options, but our personality traits, our ideals, our bonds, our flaws. We have a little D4 table for origins and a D4 table for trinkets. So that's all the stuff we include. But we'll also, for this one, we're going to come up with the stat blocks. This is a stat block from a different thing that I'm just going to use as my template here. So that's the Circle of Horrors. we're working on this. We're going to put this on FryMinis.com/shop. It's going to be free. I think it's going to be pretty neat. I hope it's kind of popular. And in fact, let's see, how many do we have on here? 13. Should we do a drawing? Should we give away a PDF? Let me know in the chat. Should we do a drawing? I guess not. Okay. Okay. We'll do a drawing. We'll do a drawing. Let's see. Let's see. Keyword. Maybe not. Yeah. All right. Okay. Our keyword is going to be Owlbear. Does this work? So type Owlbear into the chat, and then whoever wins will get you a PDF for free of your choice from FryMinis.com/shop. You just send me a message on Discord or email me at FryMinis@gmail.com. Hey, John. Hey, Gino. All right. Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut off. Here we go. Keyword Owlbear. Roll it. What? No eligible users to win. All right, here, we're just gonna, the tool's not working, but it's okay. We've got John, we got 4, 3, John, Gino, and Blue. You know what? That's fine. Y'all are here. You're supporting the channel. John Dortch, Gino the Space Whale, and Blue Comet. Shoot me a message on Discord or email me at fryminis@gmail.com with what PDF you want from FryMinis.com/shop, and all 3 of you win. There we go. Triple giveaway. I hope that works. Okay, so one of the things that I like to do the most with these. So by the way, I'm not used to screen sharing on this stream. So let me know if something's weird. Let's come up with some trinkets. So trinkets, these are things, when you start the game, you get, or when something happens, you just get this little item that helps you, like precious moments. I don't know. I'm just saying words at this point. Okay, so we need 4 of them. Get out of here. Very kind. We're good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think we got to go with something simple, right? Whoa. An owl. Wow. Owlbear claw. So we've got our monstrosity. Let's do something aberration themed. A desiccated beholder eye stalk. How about that? Ooh, an eye of a spectator. Yeah, okay. Desiccated spectator eyeball. Oh, no. Yeah, so a magnifying glass is actually an item in the game. That's 100 gold. So we could do like a shattered one or something, but these are generally like no value type of thing. Eyeball floating in a jar. Okay, how about that? A desiccated spectator eyeball floating in a jar. It's a mouthful, but it hits where we need, I guess. Well, I don't want to do two beholder type things. You know, we want to have a little variety. We only do D4 tables on these. Let's see. A bundle of Yeti fur. How about that? And what's something else that's kind of monstrous, scary? A floating gem? A floating gem? Tell me, help me out. How does a floating gem tie to this? Fang. Displacer bee sucker pad. Blood colored floating gem. Okay. This is the chat option. A blood colored gem. How about we just say that float or always. No. I don't want to have two floating things. Raven skull? That's good. Blood. Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the eyeball floating in a jar. It's just a squishy eyeball. And then this blood colored gem that always floats. Is there a term for something that floats? Buoyant? Blood colored raven skull. A blood colored gem that always floats. A blood colored gem floating. Because it's weird for a gem to float, right? Here, let's just make sure we know it's tiny, tiny. Oh my god. No. A tiny blood-colored gem. Ooh, ink egg. I feel like we've committed here. I feel like we've committed to this gem, but ink egg is a good idea. Ink eggs messed me up in the original Baldur's Gate game in that field. Ugh. Tiny blood-colored gem floating in a thick fluid. There. How about that? A tiny blood-colored gem floating in a thick fluid. I don't know what that means. Let's go with that. Or let's call that although otherwise we're going to be on that one forever. Okay. So, personality traits. Let's move over here. So these are things like little twerks, little things that you do. So like little habits, I'm a fixer. It's what I do. Little quirks. That's the word I'm looking for. Not twerks, quirks. Little character quirks. So idiosyncrasies. Thank you. Let's say I saw this one about I love to sleep directly on the ground. I'm going to say I love to curl up in a nest. I sleep best in a nest. I sleep best in a nest. Well, okay. Blue comment. So Banderhob, I didn't even think about. Is the Banderhob Fae? Oh, I'm embarrassed right now. Y'all got me. I think is it Fae? No, it's a monstrosity. But it's CR5. You'll not... With this subclass, you cannot turn into a Banderhob. But it's okay. We have free Banderhob character options already on FryMinis.com. I sleep best in a nest. Ooh, how about going with like that monster kind of... I prefer my food raw or still breathing. How about that? Is that kind of gross, kind of cool? Yeah, let's get rid of raw. Still breathing. Maybe they extend the word woo. What? Oh. I love to act a bit spooky. Even in serious times. I don't know. No, I love to act a bit spooky. I think that's kind of funny. Okay, chat, help me out. We need a fourth personality trait. Can we give me some recommendations? Somebody other than like an owl. Well, we don't want to lean too hard on the Owlbear. How about something about their clothing? You like to put feathers in your clothes. You like to wear animal skins, something like that. Would that be kind of cool? I think so. Hairy wart with a person. What? What is a hairy wart? Is that a... John Dortch, I'm interested, but I need more info. Feathers and fur make the best outfits. How about that? Let's go with that for now. Yeah. Okay, so ideals. These are like things that like guiding stars for the character, for their personality. So like what fundamentally, who are you? Clothes, who needs clothes? Yeah. Maybe you're like a tabaxi and it's your own fur, you know? Maybe you're a kenku and it's your own feathers. Whoa, do you really make all your clothes from natural items? Bucks the Hued. Oh, I'm probably butchering that. I'm sorry. Bucks. I mean, that's really cool. Oh. All right. So I think Circle of Horrors, we've got a couple easy options, right? Power and fear. And then let's do something with like nature. Let's just literally call it nature. And then ew. Okay, but yeah, I got you, Julie. I think an idea would be something mega emo. Like this be yeah, so let's go what's a word for twisted? Hunger? Ooh. Hunger's cool because that kind of gets you to like the scary. Let's get rid of power. Okay, so this last one we're gonna lean with the aberration type of beauty in the horror. I mean, should we literally just call it horror? Hunger, well, fear and horror. Those are pretty close. Well, let's think about that, and we'll come back to it. Okay. Remember how in Dark Knight, Joker was like, I know your friends better than you do. Something of fear showing someone's true nature and how powerful you are. But yeah. I'll reveal the world's true nature through fear. How about that? Oh, here. Let's change this to horror. That way. How about that? I think that worked. I think that's a good one. Hunger. Let's go a little silly. I don't just defeat my foes. I eat them. Chomp. I don't know. I like hunger and keeping it vague. True hunger, hunger for power. You can keep. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good here. Things other than beasts or the natural world teach. Well, so the whole thing, we're getting away from natural world, right? If we're talking about aberrations and monstrosities. Beasts. The wilds are nothing compared to nature must be. The wilds are nothing compared to not monsters, but something like that, you know, like showing obsession. Blue Comet, help me out. How do you see obsession working here? I'm open to it. I'm looking for more info. Maybe we just get rid of nature. Oh, here we go. Let's go back to your beauty idea. True beauty lies in the... I don't want to say eye of the beholder. Beauty, true beauty lies in the... monstrous. Ooh, how about that? It doesn't mean anything, but it sounds edgy. Yeah, we can work obsession into the end. I don't know. This one I think is too edgy. Two means nothing. Gino the space whale. I'd love to meet a space whale named Gino. Beauty. Yeah. Obsession's good, but that's definitely, I agree, that's kind of puts us in that flaw area. All right, let's leave beauty. Okay, so we've got something about combat, basically. Evil, kind of. Oh, okay, that's a good point. Hey, so if you don't know what we're doing here today, we are working on a PDF that'll be free on FryMinis.com/shop. That basically gives us a way for a Druid to turn into Owlbear. And I see Jerry here. So Jerry, hey from Denver. I'm going to show you something, Jerry. Check it out. I'm Brian Daly. So Eagle Moss is going out of business. So I got some enterprises here. They're die cast. They're very cool. I actually ordered one for my dad, but they sent him like a Star Trek Online like $20 toy instead of these. So they're doing a refund for that. Emo Eric shows us what beauty is, edgy and monstrous. Oh, there you go. Ferocity. Ooh. Yeah, Ferocity kind of brings us back to that power one. I like that. Swoopy. Okay, by the way, everybody, I used conditioner yesterday, or today, for the first time ever. It didn't actually make a big improvement. It was, I mean, I expected it to be a frothy, like shampoo, but before Julie told me it wouldn't be, so I went in with that knowledge, but I was surprised to hear that. I wonder how many times you need to use it before there's actually a difference using conditioner. Do you use conditioner? We did a survey on Twitter. Most people do use conditioner. Decimation, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm going to try it for a little while to see if it has like a impact after like a week or something. But I don't expect to become a person that uses conditioner. And I didn't even tell you, Julie, but I asked, my mom said she does not use conditioner. So I am from a family of no conditioner. It helps my hair with frizz. Yeah, I've got like straight hair, like it just straight out. Okay, ferocity. The power. How about this? I'll use horrible power to achieve my goals. Simple. Okay, I think these are good. I think those ideals are pretty solid. Brian, I was here for the great barber loss. Yeah. Poor Quee. I still miss Quee. I found a new guy at a different place that's even closer, which is nice, named Guillermo. And I was pretty happy with Guillermo. And I will say he was way quicker than Quee. Quee's the guy who used to cut my hair for like 7 years. But Guillermo's great, but I mean, I've known Quee for so long. And it was so nice. I could just text Quee, be like, "Hey, dude, can you do 5 o'clock tonight or whatever?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I could just go and sit. And when he knew what he needed to do, and we could talk, and just it was good. Big conditioner. I mean, this is probably one of the most sexist things I'll ever say on this channel, but she, to no surprise, has a large volume of bathroom hair care products, body care products. No, you do not. You don't want me with the shaved head. Oh, Jerry shaved his head. Yeah. Jerry, we need you to get on video sometime. We'll do it. Okay. So, bonds. So, I think I might have blended these a little bit. So, these are targets. Sometimes these things can bleed together a little bit, I'll be honest. Have you know, decimation, I'm pulling back on skincare and beauty products because it is all a sexist scam. Yes. Okay. So these are targets. What does your character want to accomplish? And then these ideals are kind of how do they accomplish them? So a bond. And this is where, again, I think sometimes these personality traits, bonds, ideals, and flaws, sometimes they can all kind of bleed together. And I like this system. I like having these things. But I definitely think that these are things that a lot of people just like look at and say, yeah, I'm somewhere in that ballpark and go with it. And that, I mean, it works, but we still try to put stuff out, right? So what does a person who turns into a monster want to do? Let's go with something simple. I will... Something about destroying nature. Like this is like an anti-druid almost, right? I will... Oh, tame. Somebody said tame, right? I will tame the wilds for my needs. Boom. Bum. I will slaughter everything in my wake. Caden, you're coming in hard. I will... I'm with you. We're going to make a couple little tweaks, though, okay? I will destroy this world for... How about the Elder Gods? We work in a little aberration. How about that? Good little... Cool with that tweak? Let's go with fun stuff. I really just want to be an Owlbear all day, every day. I love working in a silly option. All right, what do we have? A box. I embody the spirit of a predator hunting. Ooh. As a predator, I'll take whatever form is needed to win. There you go. How about that? I think that's a good cross contamination there. Caden, you can see how much space we're working with here. Humanity will be destroyed and nature will rule the material plane once more. I don't see that in the YouTube chat. Weird. But okay. Julie says, I have 5 hair care products that I've ever bought over 10 years. I have 1 shampoo, conditioner, leg shaving cream in our shower. Eric is the problem. I use Dr. Bronner's whatever body stuff every once in a while. And then the same Garnier Fructis shampoo that I've used for 20 years. Okay, I think our bonds are good. Now flaws. So flaws, these are things that theoretically a player is going to role play, although we all know 99.9% of the time it does not happen. They're not cuddly, or they're not monsters, they're just cuddly with big teeth and spikes. Okay, we had obsession. I'm obsessed. Oh, I've got it. Obsessed with finding the weirdest shapes possible. Does it fit? No. Well, I misspelled it. Is weirdest shape, is that clear if I just say weirdest shape that it's the weirdest like wild shape form? Is that clear? I'm not sure it is. Caden will defend nature over civilization every time in real life. Yeah. I mean, I think we absolutely, literally bulldoze nature, obviously to the detriment of the planet itself. Oh, you're saying as a flaw. But be careful, though. Remember, well, I don't want to say wild because then wild shape, like it's a little too beastie, I think. It's a good point, but I think it's a little too beastie. And same for the nature there. I think the nature would be like a moon druid would be nature focused. This is just like weird, unnatural stuff. So like if anything, this druid I think would be the city druid over, you see? I'll protect a cat or a dog. Now, in a battle of cat versus dog, who are you picking? You see a wild cat and a wild dog fighting. Well, hopefully you would just stay away. I often talk trash, or let's say I often talk down to more traditional druids. How about that? Just separate them like little children. That's good. I'm obsessed with finding the weirdest shapes. So we've got some aberration. I have to talk down to more traditional druids. How about I'm not nearly as intimidating as I like to think I am. That way, you know, you're trying to act all big and tough and scary, but you're actually, like, if you're a druid, your charisma's probably not great. You probably don't have intimidation, so you're like a little... I pray over roadkill? What? John, we're talking about for the characters, not what you do in real life. Fine. Ooh, okay. How about... So weird as I was looking for, like, tentacles or something. About, can the most obscure... And let's say forms. I'm obsessed with finding the most obscure forms. Does that read a little bit better? All right. Okay, one more flaw. So we've got... I stand with Julie. Outlandish. Ooh. I like outlandish. There we go. Excellent. Caden, great word. Okay. Circle flaws. Circle flaws. Let's look at... So we've got fear. We've got power. Well, thanks for making it. I'm glad you're here. Oh, how about I'm always finding weird space goo in new places. Is that funny? I think that's kind of funny. I'm always finding weird space goo in new places. Julie's remarks in the server about her soaps made me join. In the server? All right, let's go with space goo. Okay, origins. So this is why did my character decide I'm coming for you? Would you know if it was specifically space goo? Well, I want to put space goo so we're not getting into like territory that we're not going to get into. So let's go with space goo. Okay. Why did my character take this subclass? Use a chancla. Why was this the path for me? What set me on this course of action to get me to this character option? Yeah, I don't have a chancla in here. I do have these books. It's still going to be taken wrong just because I said goo. Well, I can only do so much. But this Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to do another big giveaway because I've got quite a few special editions saved up. Also, by the way, friends, if you haven't yet, be sure to enter the Spud Club Painting Challenge. Each month we have a different painting theme. This month's for July is Midnight Sparkle. If you're a member of the Spud Club, so if you're a patron, you can win some really cool gift cards and some prizes, and you can have your picture up on the website. And if you're not a member of if you're not a patron, and that's okay, we have a whole new category where you can win PDFs. So FryMinis.com/SCPC. Go check that out and enter, and look at everybody's entries. And people put in like such really great work that it's impressive, and I'm so happy. FryMinis.com. Did that not turn into a link? Dang it. Did that go? No. Oh my God. Come on, YouTube. Do us all a favor. There we go. I thought it was a bear until its head turned around. Well, I think I can link if I'm the dang host. There we go. Yeah. So you have to type in HTTPS. So go there and check out some of the past entries. You can enter. It's free. We run every month. Next month, our theme is cave creatures. And breaking news, our free PDF next month for patrons is the the College of the Campfire Druid. Or geez Louise, I've got Druid on the brain. College of the Campfire Bard. The whole point is you build like a little fire, and then when you're standing in front of it, you can do different spell-like effects. I know it can't be. As a small child, I got lost in the woods and was rescued by an owlbear. But sure, okay. All right, let's work on some origins. Campfire stories, exactly. It all started with I want to tell ghost stories, and in fact, here we're gonna do something. I'll show you a quick little sneak peek. Check this out. College of the Campfire Bard. That's a cat. Is origins necessary? Absolutely. These are all. And look at this. You can summon an animated bonfire. Ooh, you're getting a little sneak peek here. Look, you get dancing lights or produce flame. You get bardic that if you have you can use it to reduce damage taken. Yeah, using design. So you summon this, and these are the effects you can do. Look at this. You can scare people. You can give your friends advantage on saves. You can give temporary hit points. You can do damage. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. I'm so excited for that. TR, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, if you use GM... Okay, no shade. Do whatever you need to do. That's fine. I think GM Binder is great for people who are just like having some fun and making a little thing for fun on their own. Again, do whatever you want. But that's what I look at those tools for. I think if you're serious about producing content, if you're serious about putting out these things, you'll want to use InDesign or something similar. Cat person. Mummy always said I was a little monster. All right, Nick. I think we're gonna work that in there, man. That's a good one. All right. Well, we don't. Let's see. Parents always said I was a monster. Man, ooh. Decided to show. Yeah. So I always keep these to one line. And so that's where this is kind of tricky. So I became one. How about that? Ooh. Okay, Julie wins. Let's see if I can fit. Where's my mouse? My parents called me a monster. Now I am. Excellent. Excellent. Good work, everybody. Okay, so we gotta include. We're trying to include owlbears everywhere, right? An owlbear licked me, giving me its magical blessing. Does that work? An owlbear licked me, giving me its magical blessing. How about sharing? Okay. Yeah. It's a special owlbear. It's a special owlbear. The owlbear is a warlock patron. Yeah. Dungeoneer's pack. Something along the lines of I travel the plains far and wide protecting all life. That's not an origin. I think that would be a good bond, right? But what can we do with plane travel? We can yeah, let's do okay, that's a good point. Something with the Far Realm. Also, I have a PDF called The Far Touched. Go check that out. I love it. That's one of my favorite kind of like races I've ever built, and it's all about being like an aberration race. I was sucked into the Far Realm, and now I would like to say I was sucked into the Far Realm, and I'm not sure what came back, but that's not gonna fit. I was sucked into the Far Realm and gained these powers. No. Something about being sucked into the Far Realm. Mutated, okay, into this. How about that? I was sucked into the Far Realm and mutated into this. And everybody, if you don't know, I absolutely have a spell checker, and she's an amazing person named Julie O'Brien. She proofs everything because she's way better than I am at this. Okay, so we've got a natural backstory. We've got a creature encounter. We've got a realm encounter. I was impressed by a famous druid. I saw in a... Well, I can't say saw in a movie. But something along that lines, yeah. I was impressed by a famous druid I heard of in a tale. How about that? Oh, let's just say in a song. That's a little more. I was impressed by a famous druid I heard of in a song. I saw in a show. Okay. A show could be a theater show. Let's just go with a show. We all know what we're talking about. I was impressed by a famous druid I saw on a show. Excellent. Look at that. See? Now we've got this whole character concept. So you can, of course, you can pick one of these for each one. You can roll, or you can ignore them. You don't have to do anything. But I think all this stuff works together to help you, in addition to like your background, and then if your race has these, some of the races do, it just helps you put together this whole package. For me, I feel like I'm pretty good at character creation, at building a concept for a character with like a little bit of backstory without going too overboard, and just having that little package. But whenever I get stuck up, whenever I'm like, I'm not sure where to go, that's where these tables are really great. They get their little sources of inspiration is my idea. All right. Ooh, so that's old. Okay, so we've got to update this with our correct artist for this. Adobe. Let's look at license history. Owlbear. Bum, bum, bum. This is by Lee Goodham. Okay, that works. Okay, so our stat blocks, those are kind of boring, so I'm going to come up with those later. And it's 9 o'clock. Let's do one more PDF drawing. Let's do that. Main chat. All right. I look very much to copy editing this later. So normally Monday night is when we have our game, but we had some scheduling conflicts for this particular one. So we will not be playing tomorrow. So hopefully I will be able to get this finished up tomorrow night and then post it on the website. Stay tuned for more information on that. Let's get to our giveaway. Nightbot. Keyword. So we already did Owlbear, but it didn't actually work. So let's do Yeti. Okay. Keyword Yeti. Okay, go ahead in the chat, type in Yeti, just like this, and we'll do a drawing, and whoever wins gets a free PDF from FryMinis.com/shop. You just take a look at all the PDFs over there, then send me a message on Discord or email me at FryMinis@gmail.com, and I'll send you over a PDF. Do 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 do. I do 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 do. Do 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 do. Because I'm excited to watch the next episode of Westworld tonight. All right. We've got two people, Caden and Nick. You know what? That's fine. Okay, here. We'll call it. You both win. Congrats. We need more people on these streams. Okay, so go ahead, go to FryMinis.com and then click on the shop or FryMinis.com/shop and take a look at the PDFs over there, Caden and Nick, and then just email me, FryMinis@gmail.com, or thank you, Blue. Yeah, I guess so. Or shoot me a message on Discord, and then I'll send you over the PDF. Cool. Okay, I think that's going to do it. So we took a look at the Grung. We looked at, we worked on our really, I think, cool Circle of Horrors Druid. We saw that some Star Trek ships are awesome. And, of course, you know, we've got our Spud Club painting challenge this month. You know, it ends at the end of the month, so we've got about a week left for this month period. They're all about the same. There's one that's $5, but yeah, any of them are on there. Eventually, we might start. If I have more time, we'll do more expensive PDFs. But for now, any of them. Cool. Star Trek ships are awesome. Yes. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. That'll cut us off for today, but we will be back later. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.